Hi guys, how you guys doing? I just want to do a slight mini rant here. Um, I think that I think too many people, including myself at times, think that they're right and that their belief is right. But I think it's good, at least for me, to keep an open mind about that and to know that I could be wrong about what I think. I don't know everything. It's like the moderator taught me Shoshin. It's meaning the beginner's mind. It's in Chinese. It's Chinese philosophy. It means always keeping the mind of a beginner. I don't. I don't know what's true, and what I think is true might be wrong. So I think it's good to admit that, and I'm admitting it. I'm admitting it. And I'll start with me. I'm admitting that I I don't know what's true, especially about things I have no control of, things I have no witness of, I have no experience of. Like, is there a heaven? Is there a hell? Is there a God? Is there not a God? Is there karma? Is there reincarnation? What caused the universe? Was it the Big Bang? If it's the Big Bang, what started the Big Bang? If it wasn't the Big Bang, then what was it? How did we get here? Where? I don't know those things. How could I don't know those things. I just don't know. I can have an opinion, and I can even have an educated, intelligent opinion, but I can't know those things. The only way I think someone could think they know, or maybe or know or whatever, is if they had direct revelation from some source like God, some kind of a vision or something like that that just cements it in their mind, and they know they weren't hallucinating. LOL. But I haven't had that. I'm not even sure if that would help or if it helps anybody. But then again, I don't know that because I haven't had that. I believe it's a good thing if we all, at least to some degree, say and admit that we don't know what's true. We don't know if we're right or wrong. We don't know what is true. That's having Shoshin, the mind of a beginner's mind with life. And the biggest problem, how can the biggest problems of science in life, like how did we get here? Who can say what's true, and how can anyone say that they know what's true, and that they know that they know that their thought on that is true? In other words, I believe this and I know it's true. And people spend so much time fighting over and arguing over things like this, and I think it would be good. I'm starting with myself. If we kind of step back and just say I don't know, it's really more logical and more likely to be correct. That it's very to admit that I likely might be wrong than it is to double down and say I know everything and I'm just right because I'm me, but you're wrong because you're you. I don't like that's a divisive spirit. It's very egotistical of both parties that do that. When I say I'm right, you say you're right. Hey, maybe you're right, sir, ma'am. Maybe the other person is right. I don't know. And maybe I'm wrong. There's a chance I'm right, but there's an equally and maybe probably way greater chance that I'm wrong, that I'm not right, and I don't even know. I would know if I were right. I would know if I'm wrong, but I think it's humble. I think it shows humility to say I don't know that what I don't know that I'm right. I don't know. I don't know these answers. I can state I have an opinion, but then it's logical and actually humble and logical to say, but I could be wrong and likely I am. And I'm not better than someone else to be right at their expense that they're wrong. I think that's very selfish and self-centered when people do that, and I've done that. But I don't want to do it anymore, and I'm trying not to, and I shouldn't have when I did. Anyway, I hope you guys get the gist of what I'm trying to say. I just don't think. I think we should come together as people and just show love to each other and try not to judge and try not to think that I'm superior to you. I have people and I I have people that hate me and say things, and then my gut and then my knee-jerk reaction is to say that they're wrong. But I don't know. I think that I think that to say I don't know is wiser, and to love anyway, to love despite these differences, to love somebody who doesn't believe what you believe. That is impressive to me. When people, the Good Samaritan was someone that didn't belong, but yet helped the other person. I try to do that. But I don't say I'm doing it perfectly, but I did a good thing. I did a good thing today. Can I just share this? It's an anecdote. It happened today. I was out with my friend, and she got me this wonderful coffee from Starbucks. It was one of the best drinks I've ever tasted in my life. And I was just starting to drink it, and someone needed help with the laundry. Somebody needed help with putting their laundry. We're doing laundry, but someone else needed help getting their cart up. I took my drink and I stuck it on my cart, on the cart of my friend, just sitting there. And I said, "Okay, let me help you with this." I took it and I lifted it up over the curb for the lady, happy to help. And then just as I did that, I saw my cart, the cart that I put my drink on, just started sliding, and the cart fell over and my drink spilled all over the place. And I didn't get that upset. It's just a drink. It's just a physical thing. It's just a possession. It's just an object. It didn't really upset me too much. I just, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry." And my friend went and got another coffee for me anyway, and I think Starbucks paid for it. Starbucks, they felt bad, and she didn't have to pay for it again. But I'm a, I helped somebody, and it cost me a physical possession, and it didn't. And I just and I just want to, I want to put people and love first before possessions and things like that. I just tried to do that, and I'm a work in progress, and I believe I try to be good, and I believe I try to be honest and try to say what I really mean. And a lot of times that takes courage, and sometimes I do the thing that takes courage rather than the easy thing. I do that sometimes. Can I give you some examples? Can I give you a couple examples? The last time there was sharing time at Mormon church. I don't know. It's the first Sunday of the month, but sometimes that's different. I don't know. I don't know. But there was a time a few weeks ago when it was sharing time at the Mormon church. Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, LDS. And the easy thing, and I thought about going up there. Someone told me anybody can go up there. I didn't even know that at first. And then I thought about it. I thought I could go up there and share. And then I thought about the other side. It'd be easy, though, not to, and just sit there. And that'd be the easy way out. And I thought about it, and I did the harder thing, and I got up and shared. It was a harder thing to do, and I did that. And today, not just today, but let's say today also, when I went to do my last jam, I did rock solid. Easy thing to do would not be to do that, but I wanted to try to do it and do the circle of fist thing and try to do it right, and I did. Challenging yourself, doing the harder thing, doing the thing that's not the path of least resistance is what I think is good, and I try to do sometimes a lot. I love you guys. Peace, love, and rock and roll.